Tutorial 4. Sewing together the cut pieces. I start sewing the body by sewing together the lining pieces of the cups. I place the pieces together. I hold the upper piece with my left hand and the bottom piece with my right hand and stitch them together in a single motion without using any bar tacks or pins. The same thing is done from the other side. If you find it easier to stitch bottom upwards, you can stitch one curve from top downward and the other bottom upwards. The cup pieces are small, that's why you can stitch in any direction. I top stitch the seams of the curves to save some time and speed up the sewing process. You can press open instead of doing this, but I like saving time. That's why I prefer not having to leave my workplace but quickly top stitching the seam of the curve and trimming seam allowances. I make a stay stitch at a distance of the seam allowance 0.5 inches. I trim all unnecessary thread and put the lining aside. I start working on the face pieces of the cup. The face pieces consist of the decorative lace and the main fabric. I place the lace pieces over the main fabric, arrange them carefully, and pin the layers together. I sew on lace along the vertical curves on the central cup piece at a presser foot distance from the edge. Please note the order of sewing pieces together, it is very important. First, you should sew the lace onto the main fabric along its vertical sides and only afterwards along the horizontal sides. Do not turn the garment around on the needle, always check how tense the decorative fabric is. The central face piece of the cup is ready. I join the lace with the main fabric on the side pieces exactly the same way and in the same order. Now it's time for some pressing. I make the lining of the cup rounded, carefully pressing it with a steam iron in a circular motion on a cup pressing mold. A few words about the iron. You can even use a regular household iron without a steam generator for pressing all curves and seams with no bones stitched on yet. A steam generator and quiet, heavy steaming is used for pressing out beautiful dome-shaped cups with ridges and bones kilted on. What is the use of a steam generator? Generally speaking, you need a steam generator for shaping ridges and bones, but you don't really need it when sewing naturally soft garments. However, I'm deeply convinced that the beautiful shape of cups or side seams and a corset on the whole can only be achieved by pressing them with a semi-professional iron or a professional iron with a powerful steam generator. Steam pressure should be no less than 3 bars. Only now, after all face pieces have been pressed, you can shape them. I stitched together the face cut pieces along their bust curves. I trimmed seam allowances, leaving about 0.2–0.3 inches. The same is repeated with the other curve. the seam allowances are trimmed again. You need to press out the curves.